What's up, YouTube? Luke the window cleaner.
This is not convenient.
What's not convenient?
This camera.
Oh. Let me show everyone how stupid it looks. That's what we have to do to get good audio these days. Convenient. What's up, guys? So we're in the middle of a busy day here. We just got to a commercial building. I guess what we're doing like every quarter now. Got a real busy day ahead of us, so we're gonna try to film as much as we can. Give you some tips and tricks along the way. Now we have a really busy day. Our employee was no call, no show last Tuesday, so it kind of threw us into a little bit of a tailspin last week. It was
I had one mental breakdown on Friday.
It was long.
I cried. That is what it's like sometimes.
That is the truth.
So he no called, no showed. We have a schedule that is full with 3 people, and it ended up just being Luke and I. So we split up most of the week. By Friday, I was like dead tired. I was like dizzy tired. It was hot. It was awful.
Lots of big jobs on the schedule.
We were getting home, so we were getting up at 4, leaving the house by 5, and then out in the world until no earlier than 7. There was a couple nights when it was 8, and then an hour of computer work for him, and then right to bed. We weren't eating. I mean, that's the real reality of it. We weren't eating right, barely eating at all.
And and then we ended up leaving a handful of accounts that we couldn't get to, and we had to move it to this week. So, start a window cleaning company, they said. It'll be easy, they said.
So now this week we should have worked Saturday, but we didn't because we really needed 2 days off after working like 70, 80 hours, it felt like. Back at it this week. We made a rule that we're going to try to be home by 5. Or be off work at 5, not home.
We're going to do it, though. We're going to do it. And
not today.
No, the only 2 days we can't be home before 5 is today and Thursday. Those are usually reserved for residential and commercial, like large commercials, so it's just not going to happen. But, point being, we're going to film as much as we can today. And, yeah. So, first thing up here is these large windows. I pull them. We don't water feed like everything because honestly I can traditionally clean that really quick. There's just no point. I don't think there's any point of getting out the water fed for all that. Okay, you'll notice I stop about a little bit further than halfway down the window. That's so I can get it to a comfortable point. I'll lower my pole and then I'll do the bottoms real quick.
Day 1 complete. We did 12 storefronts and 1 large commercial job today.
I don't know.
And not just like small storefronts. We did some big ones.
I know we cleared over 1,000 today. Rough estimate, I think we did 1210 today. I think it was 1210.
Day 1 almost done. Luke's got some stuff to do in house call. Maybe he'll take you in there. Maybe he won't. We'll see.
We got all week.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a fall angel just walked by. 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 There goes a sight from my soul.
So it's obviously Tuesday,
How is that obvious?
because I'm sure I had some kind of graphic already go across the screen that said Tuesday. We're at a construction cleanup here. We always get a lot of questions about why we aren't doing the ledges and sills on our construction cleanups, because we're not paid to do that. But here recently, they have been paying us to do it. So we're gonna clean these ledges up. There's a butterfly that won't leave. Come on, buddy, I don't want to vacuum you up. Come on, shoo, shoo, shoo. Yeah.
You'd give it to me.
Isn't it bad if you touch her wings? Miss a spot.
Miss the spot yourself.
Yeah. It's window cleaning Wednesday. Got a little bit of a late start today, being as it's 6:40 in the morning. I loved it. I loved it.
Yesterday we didn't get to our first job till 6:30. So we're not too
No
crazy
way, we got up it.
Yeah, but still, with loading the truck and.
Huh. Well, we've only got storefronts today. All right. Second storefront of the day. The interesting thing about this storefront, we lost this storefront 2 years ago. Oh. And we lost it because they went, well, I don't want to go in details. That's pretty. But we lost this storefront, and when we came back, we doubled our price. So it's just always funny.
We lost the storefront because they went bankrupt. That's why. So, yep.
Huh.
I just planted water in the window. We did tent removal, but we didn't film it. Even though that would have been really beneficial to see. We just didn't film that.
We're basically only filming at like the easy jobs.
No one wants to take a camera out and film the hard stuff, okay? You're too busy doing the hard stuff to film yourself.
And I think we're breaking a record. They said it like it's 98 degrees today or something. It's going to be.
It was 96 before the heat index.
Welcome to Thursday. Oh man, this week is flying by. We're really doing a good job though of hammering out all of our storefronts. Right, Rihanna? What's your guys' favorite rubber? If you didn't know by now, ours is Eteray.
Hard rubber.
Hard rubber is where it's at. All right. How are you feeling today, Rihanna? Your hair looks beautiful. It's just flowing in the wind over there. So last week it was a downpour, and
Not last week, it was 2 weeks ago.
so 2 weeks ago it was a downpour, and I'm gonna try to make this story as short as I can. We had an original agreement with this company that we'd been working for the past 2 years or so, and they've changed the agreement multiple times on us, and it always kind of comes back as like, hey, why aren't you doing this? And I have the original agreement. I've had to forward it to them several times. I'm like, well, that's not part of the agreement.
Yeah, so like they'll be like, well, we want weekly service on, so it's a bigger place, and they split the service into like 2 different services. So one service for the outside of the building, one service for inside the play place. And so they've come to us and been like, why aren't you doing the play place? And we're like, well, it's not, you know, we only do that once a month. And they're like, well, we should be doing it every week. And Luke's like, well, here's the price. We'll do it every week. And they're like, well, let us think about it. And then they get pissed off that we're not doing it every week when they didn't give us the go-ahead to do it. So this is what we're dealing with them. Also, late payments. Just...
It's been kind of a hassle. And
yeah.
the thing is, it always gets turned around, like Rihanna said, on these things that they change. There's some miscommunication and it gets turned around as like, hey, this is your fault. And Rihanna and I were just talking about it.
Eyes on the road.
It's like, when do you... I have a hard time sometimes judging, like, am I being too stern in my business with my clients, or am I letting them walk all over me? And it's kind of like a really fine line to do, because I used to be the guy that I would let my clients just walk all over me. Oh, you know, I know the original agreement's only to clean these 5 windows for X amount of dollars, but you need me to clean 20 more? Oh, I'll do it for free. And at a certain point, especially when Brianna started working with me, no more. Like, you want me to clean those 20 extra windows? It's going to be X amount of dollars. And to be honest, we quit from a lot of jobs, renegotiated, started working at some. But long story short, we dropped that client that we were talking about because...
And it feels great. I feel really great about it. Luke kind of feels sick about it.
I just hate losing clients.
Yeah, that's just the way it goes. With Luke and I, like, I'm always like really confident about it. I'm like, yeah, screw them, let's, you know, find another job, and well, it's fine. And Luke's like, that was $300 and some odd a month, and you know, now we have to go canvas like crazy because this is how you are. But I don't even think like that. I'm just like, who cares? Party. Yeah.
I'm just always thinking about, not that Rihanna doesn't, but I'm always thinking about our monthly storefront sales, and I love seeing that number increase, obviously, not decrease. But the thing is sometimes you have to make these hard decisions, and I think in the long run, it's going to be worth it, because two things. There's two things that's not worth working for, and that's going into these weird situations or awkward situations to work in where there's this animosity, and I don't like that. I don't want to put my employees through that. I don't want to be in that, and that's something that we're just not going to do. To where there's always this animosity, like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing this? Why are you doing? It's like, hey man, come on, there's no need for that. And number two is payments. If you can't pay or can't pay on time, it's just not worth it. It's not, because you're going to spend so much stress and energy on trying to get your payment. It's not worth it.
Something that we've noticed is that the people who want you here at this certain time, on this certain day of the week, they need it done right now. They can call you short notice. They ask you for 120%, you know, and you should be giving them 100%. But when they're asking for so much more, and they need you here, and you have to do it, and you have to be, you know, whatever, those people, when it comes to payment, will not pay you on time. When it comes to their side of the bargain, that's their side of the bargain, really. They won't uphold it. They're like, what's the problem? I'm 30 days late. I'm 60 days late. I didn't get the email. Oh, here's the email. Oh, sorry about that. And it's like, they want you to work for them and, you know, be up on this tightrope, but when it comes to like paying you, yeah, it's so one-sided. So yeah, you guys will figure that kind of stuff out.
It's like the hardest thing to get your head wrapped around. It really is, because everyone wants to be like, well, I'm going to charge all this money and do all this stuff, and it's hard because when you're first starting out, you're going to be really hungry for the business, and you will most likely make the same mistake. You're going to let people walk all over you, and if you set the tone from the beginning that, hey, we're going to stick to our original agreement, this needs to be a two-way street here, it's going to, you know, you're going to benefit from this in the long run. Because if you're like me, I still get sick to my stomach thinking, oh my God, we just lost a $300 a month, you know, account. But it opens up so many more opportunities for Rihanna and I in the long run.
It really opens up our Friday, because that's our first job we do on Friday, and you have to be there like 5 a.m. and like no later than like 5:30 to get the whole thing done before they open. And it is just like, but now we don't have to do it, and that feels great, and I'm really happy about it. Love it.
Love what?
The wood.
Oh yeah. So we stopped over for a quote here. This customer contacts us through our website, and they're asking for gutter cleaning and window cleaning. They have storm windows, lead gilded windows, and regular double hung windows. So it's really the whole package here. Okay. Oh, look at that cool church. That's cool. So Rena's counting up all the storms and double hungs. These
The only storms are on the patio, so on the front porch.
these types of quotes can be tricky because you really need to make clear-cut notes because they have so much going on. Lead gilded windows, screen cleaning, sill cleaning, double hung, storm windows, gutter cleaning. There's a whole lot going on here.
So we stopped charging more per story. So I do R for regular windows, S for small windows or small for small windows, storms, screens, sills, and then I added on lead gilded at the bottom.
Okay. And we'll go.
Because
We'll go
each
figure
of those
this out.
will be a different price.
Rihanna's much better at keeping the quotes organized. You look at mine and you're like, what is that? And I'm like, I don't know.
I'm hiding behind your beard.
Alright guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is probably like a really long video. But you gotta hang out with us for a whole week. So that's it. Be sure to like the video, comment on the video, and if you want to get in touch with us or connect with us, ask questions, need help with quotes, whatever it may be, please visit our forum at lukethewindowcleaner.com/community. Sign up for your free account and connect with us and hundreds of other professionals and get some help. Anything you want to say?
Bye.
Bye!